Interior, Patty's Bar, afternoon. A dark, moody bar with lots of working men watching a football game on an old TV. DJ is sitting at the end of the bar, nursing a drink.
Looks like Coach Finkelman's boys are going to eke this one out and win their second consecutive bowl game.
It's a lethal combination of a great running game and a front line led by two-time All-American Sean Kearney. That right there is why they call these guys the Wild Bunch.
A few of the men raise their glass to DJ. He is expressionless and haphazardly acknowledges them.
So here we go, 3rd and 6, up by 3, about a minute left. What's it going to be, Larry?
Won't be boring, that's for sure. Next up, the NFL for a lot of these guys, so keep an eye out.
They come up to the line. Kearney snaps the ball.
The play is heard. The crowd suddenly roars, along with the men in the bars. In slow-mo, DJ is reaching for the peanuts, but suddenly looks up toward the screen, sensing something. We see a player is injured and the coaches are running onto the field, as the others in the bar silently turn to see DJ's reaction. Dissolve to, super. You only fail if you don't finish the game. If you finish, you win. You have to measure what you started out with by what you overcome. Iron Mike Webster. Dissolve to, exterior, a highway in South Dakota, morning, a few days later. A few cars are on the highway. One particular car gets off on a ramp, goes past a sign that reads West River Township. A number for the population has been scratched off and replaced with Stay the fuck out in black paint. The radio playing in Sean's car fades in with commercials and music. During credits, the action switches between the car's progress and the radio announcers in the studio as Sean makes his way to the DJ's house. Flashbacks of Sean in the hospital, getting treated by doctors and nurses, with the press waiting, coaches being interviewed about him, etc. A radio show fades in.
And we're coming up on 6 in the a.m. in chilly downtown Rapid City. You've got Harry and Larry on morning sports and stuff. Well, Harry, now that the college season is drawn to a close, it's time to start discussing that upcoming NFL draft in Philly.
You betcha. Hey, what a wild game last night. Clemson over Alabama. How do you like that one? Everybody expected a great game, but nobody expected Clemson to dominate, let alone win.
And some of us lost quite a bit of money there. Had fun explaining that one to the wife. Anywho, closer to home, the Minneapolis Metrodome hosted the Metro Bowl last Friday. Also a nail-biter, with Western Dakota University eking out the win 24-21 over longtime rival Iowa A&M.
The big discussion all week, though, has been about Dakota University's two-time All-American Sean Kearney, who in the fourth quarter got knocked out cold for around, 2 minutes?
Give or take, but Kearney, who hails from West River just north of here, did get up and walk off the field. He's big news lately since declaring himself eligible for the NFL draft 2 years before he graduates. So far, he's favored to go in the first or second round, assuming he stays healthy. Rumor has it he has a grade 3 concussion.
Well, at least it wasn't a grade 4.
Larry coughs. Pause.
No such thing as a grade 4, is there?
Hell, that's okay, Harry. You're not a doctor. How are you supposed to know these things?
Darn tootin'. Besides, what do they expect? It's a contact sport, right? People pay big money to see that contact.
Well, actually, I read somewhere that football isn't a contact sport. Dancing is a contact sport. Football is a collision sport.
Collision sport? Collision? What idiot said that?
That famous idiot, Vince Lombardi.
Huh, how about that? Well, I wonder what he'd say now.
Well, you've actually got a point there, especially with this CTE business.
Yeah, CTE, short for chronic traumatic encephalopathy, encephalopathy. Man, I try that again, my tongue's gonna go on strike.
Yeah, we wouldn't want that now, would we? Need that stirring intellect to keep us going this morning. We'll dive a bit more into chronic traumatic encephalopathy after these messages.
Slow fade as commercials begin, and we hear,
You are such a show-off. Piece of